Nakore Apparel is a lifestyle brand inspired by and created for those who unabashedly seek, speak, and live in truth. Nakore is the African Adinkra symbol for truthfulness, and the clothes speak truth in all its forms with the ultimate aim of love and justice. If you're down to expand the culture, break barriers, and eradicate injustice wherever you find it, then Nakore Apparel is the brand for you. Go to NakoreApparel.com. That's N-O-K-O-R-E Apparel.com.
Nakore, apparel for truth tellers.
You are now tuned in to the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
Yo, what's going on? This is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now, coming to you live and direct with episode number 341 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast. The DMST podcast is back. Thank you to everybody tuning in on the Duo Podcast, YouTube, and Facebook.
Yes, sir.
Everybody tuning in throughout the week. Apple Podcast, Stitcher, TuneIn, Radio app, no whooshka. Anywhere, wherever, however you get your podcast. Want to thank y'all for tuning in this week. No Ulysses this week. She's down at Hilarities, getting her comedy on tonight. I got to make one of her Hilarity shows to get down there. I always say that's. I feel like that was more so like, instead of the improv is where everybody come, like especially black people too. But I know black people ever really seem like they go to Hilarities. But like these, she does those events at the Hilarities for those nights. What is it? I think it's called Just Laughs or it's Just Jokes or something like that. So shout out to her for doing that down there. But Playboy is here. Playboy, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling great.
Oh shit! Your camera all turning a little bit to your left. Yeah. It's just for the viewing pleasure of the public. You know what I'm saying?
Just a touch.
A little bit more, baby. We in there. Bam, we in there. Like swimwear, we in there, baby.
Cool.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
But no, man, feeling great, man. Another week, another show, man. Let's get it, man.
All right, Dev, how you feeling?
You know, feeling good, man. Feeling I ain't felt like we'll get into it. I ain't felt like this in 2005. I don't know what to do with myself. Feeling good, man. Ready to go.
All right.
How you feeling, man?
I'm good. I was talking about it before the show. I'm not sitting there saying I'm happy that everybody's gone or anything. But
man, speak your mind.
There's an empty house because of the fact that Corlicia and Amir are down there down in Cincinnati visiting family. So it's an empty house. There's no noise. I have spent the last 2 days doing nothing but watching basketball. And I mean, women's college basketball tournament games have been great. Men's college basketball tournament games have been great. That's all I've been doing, and drinking beer and eating pizza and wings. That's all I've done is eat bad and watch basketball. So I have just been just living it up as that single man. I guess the single man tendencies for the last couple of days or so.
Can we real quick talk about how, okay, the games are good. Mm-hmm. But God damn it, this got to be the worst crop of college basketball. I'm going to tell you right now, if it was November, I would not watch Fairleigh Dickinson versus Creighton, and I'm not watching that shit.
Of course not.
Next week.
Of course not.
I just would never switch stations and be like, ooh.
Let me just check this.
Florida Atlantic is playing Creighton.
Yeah.
That is going to, I said Fairleigh Dickinson. Florida Atlantic and Creighton or San Diego State are going to be in the Final Four. One of them two teams.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And under no circumstances.
And they'll be playing the early game.
You only watch that game at like 11:45 at night. If you ain't shit else on, you was watching something that you left the game on. Mm-hmm. Like, I've never watched a San Diego State basketball game.
Not this year.
I just this is by far. This is what happens. This is what the one and done shit does. But I don't want to get into that right now.
And the fact that you got the transfer rule that they relaxed so people can move a little bit more freely. Yeah. But basketball was getting way more inclusive, way faster than football was. Yeah. So you've always seen smaller teams making runs and stuff like that. But
this is ridiculous.
Well, I don't mind it though.
You don't?
I don't mind that the traditional powers are just not always gone, but it's not like we just waiting for the fact we know Kentucky's gonna be in the Final Four. We know Kansas is gonna be in the Final Four. I guess it's a breath of fresh air in a sense.
Okay, I mean, I think it's a point of preference because I do feel that I've always been a fan of. I'm an elitist when it comes to my sports, and I know that's probably a fatal flaw, but I don't mind watching Georgia versus Ohio State because it's about 12 first and second round draft picks in this game.
Oh no, and the game is probably going to be dope.
Yeah,
so,
but I don't really want to watch Fairleigh Dickinson versus Florida Atlantic. None of them niggas is going to the G League. Like, they're a good team. They play together. But, like, where's Derek Lively and Namir Bailey, the people that's going to be, like, at the top of this draft? I want to watch them play. I don't want to watch Drew Timme score 12 points. This nigga ain't nothing but Tyler Hansbrough, the 2023 version. I don't know. It's just, it's good basketball. It really is. Yeah, but I miss the days of tuning in and being like, oh, shit, I get to watch Zion. Or like I track Trae Young and Anthony Edwards through their entire college career. Like, I would watch any time a game Oklahoma came on. I don't know if you watched the games when he was in college. They would like double, triple team Trae Young when he was in college. I don't know.
I mean, there's the tournament helps you realize some players sometimes where it's like I remember the 1 year KD had at Texas and people were like, yo, he too tall. I mean, he too skinny. He too frail, this and that. He's obviously done okay for himself in the league. Yeah. But I remember, we talked about Ja a couple weeks ago and how I remember watching the tournament being like, yo, this dude is dope. I remember that run Steph had, with Davidson. Yeah. I remember that run he had. So it's like the tournament brings out some stars that I love it. I absolutely love it.
It also usually, Derrick Rose usually ends up in the national championship. Zion usually ends up in the Final Four. That's what I really want to see. But I get it. I feel it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? UConn, I didn't know they started the season 14-0, so they probably was really good anyway.
They was early.
They just went on a bad streak, so it's probably going to be in UConn that wins it all. But
they looking like the best team right now.
Just made me think about something. I remember
Kemba, all them niggas, man. Like,
hold on, what was the one guard for UConn back in the day? Khalid, what was his name?
Khalid El-Amin or something like that. Yeah,
little chubby nigga was cold as fuck. Yeah. Who did he play with
in the league?
No, at college he played with somebody in college who was cold.
He didn't play with Rip, did he?
Was Rip? I think Rip was on his team.
I think he did. Yeah,
when Ohio State was Scooney Penn and then lost to him. I think.
I
think. I think he played with Rip.
But I don't know. Greg Oden and Mike Conley, that's what I'm used to
Mike
seeing.
Conley played himself into the first round.
Yeah, he sure did. But he showed himself worthy.
Yeah, he's been in the league for like 15 years now.
So, but shout out to the NCAA tournament. I mean, the games have been, for the most part, good, except for that UConn Gonzaga game.
Yeah. But
that was a tragedy.
UConn dogging it right now.
But the other games, are they going on? They come on a little bit, right?
One might be on now.
Oh, okay.
I think one was on a little bit earlier.
Shout out to the Ohio State women, man, for
taking out UConn yesterday. I was watching that yesterday. So they Elite Eight tomorrow. They got to play Vitek tomorrow.
No, Virginia Tech. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Vitek tomorrow. They have 1 seed. If they win,
y'all
first time in the Final Four since '93. I've been watching it. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, I've been following the women this whole tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's dope. I've been having a good time. So
shit, they ain't relinquished a lead of 5. The whole
unless they got it. Yeah,
they got the lead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those all right. So today is Air Max Day. Are those ain't Air Maxes you got on? Are they?
No, these is I don't even know. I actually don't know what they are.
Okay.
But
them shits is fire. I'm like, today is Air Max Day, so I wear mine all the time. So I just got my regular black ones on today. But I do. I love Air Maxes. Air Maxes is my go-to shoe.
Oh yeah.
No matter what. I bought that pair when we was in Atlanta.
Yeah. The red, white,
the red, blue ones. Yeah. Yep. So
shout out to Lennox Mall.
Mm-hmm. That's one of my favorite places to hit out there.
Yeah.
So anyway, how was your week?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
You.
Who, me? Yeah. Week is great, man. Okay, so can I do this now?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll put the battery in my
you know what?
back.
No matter of fact, do you want to give y'all weeks and then I?
How was your week?
My week was the most nothing week of my life. And this was COVID level nothing. Like I've watched YouTube. I've watched it. I don't have any other videos that interest me. I just click not interested over and over again because I've watched YouTube to my point of interest. I know nothing. There's no more new videos that interest me. I've caught up on all the shows I want to catch up on. I resorted to 2K. Knock on wood. I don't want to, because every time I talk about 2K, I end up faltering for some reason. I end up not playing it or something. But like, so this is the thing. I got this dude that I created, but I started in the Kobe era. You can do that on 2K23. So you get all the rosters. It's like it's 2002. So the Cavs got Ricky Davis, Ilgauskas,
I didn't even know about that.
So I'm going to keep Boozer.
I'm going to turn mine on tonight.
Oh, it's fun as hell. So I'm keeping Boozer. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna make sure we keep Boozer, shit like that. But I got a dude who kind of cold, but we still sorry. So I'm gonna match him with LeBron. I'm gonna still try to get the #1 pick. Match him with LeBron, keep Boozer and Z, and build a dynasty from the beginning of LeBron's career. You know what I'm saying? Like you can start the Jordan era. You can start.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, you can start like in '91. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's like when you're a creator player type of thing or whatever. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, so it's dope. It's
I might make a second one just to do it for fun.
Yeah, so you could start in like the can't remember all the different. It's called eras. It's like I think it's Jordan, Kobe, current, or it might even be the 70s. You might be able to start in, or it might be the 80s, 90s, 2000s. Anyway, yeah, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and then so you can start at the beginning of Jordan's career, right after Jordan won the ring. His first ring, or right before LeBron got drafted, or current. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm starting with the Cavs right before we draft LeBron. But anyway, that's so interesting. It's not, but that's been my life for the past
a lot of people,
9 days because I ain't been doing shit. So it was spring break. I've been chilling. Go back to work tomorrow. For the first time in my life, not in my life, but the first time since probably. We might be looking at 2006, maybe 7, before I tried to do whatever with my ex when we were broke up in Atlanta, where I was able to go to work, come home with nobody at the house. These next 4 days are going to be the house.
Oh, you don't say.
Is empty.
You don't say.
Because either that or you got the kid at the crib. It's never been like an extended 2, 3, 4, 5 day stretch. You know what I mean? She don't get back to like Thursday evening. So we looking at Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is 4 nights of going to sleep, waking up, nobody. Only dinner for me. This is weird.
Dinner for one?
Dinner for one? This is weird.
Hey, Dev gonna be Tom Cruise when
Yeah,
you
slide through the house singing.
Gonna be Martin on that episode taking the frozen dinner out. Lonely man dinner or whatever.
Watching porn on the big TV like somebody gonna walk past the house and clutch their pearls because they can
Oh, the surround sound. Oh. That's all they gonna hear. Windows rattling and shit.
And then bling, the game cut on. That's all they gonna hear.
That's funny, man.
Oh shit!
Oh man, yeah.
Make sure you go up and download the rosters. There's people I can show you who you can download the rosters of the people who like made it and created all the people. Cause like real quick, I know this is crazy, but like people like I know people don't give a fuck. People like Chris Mim and Milt Palacio aren't in the game, but somebody went through and created every single player that was on a roster in 2002.
Yeah.
So I had to go download the roster, and they got like Chris Mim, Milt Palacio, Tierra Brown,
crazy.
all these niggas that wasn't in the game. So it's the legit Cavs roster.
Okay.
So it's dope shit.
That's
Sagana Job. Oh, this is back when we was rough. Darius Miles. It was a rough period, boy.
Dang. I forgot about them cats.
Whoo!
Hell,
The pre-Brian Cavs.
They had did Darius Wagner come?
It was DeJuan Wagner.
DeJuan Wagner.
DeJuan Wagner.
Yeah.
That nigga was fucking with some chicks in EC, and his stomach started having stomach issues.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. He was
Stay out of EC.
He was messing with that tainted shit. That's what really happened.
Took a bite of the forbidden fruit, face ass nigga, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's been my week, man.
Yeah, my week been cool. It's like kind of the same as yours. Like I was saying a second ago. Not being funny enough, but I mean, my house is empty too. Yeah, like I said, they left to go down to their hometown, down to Cincinnati to hang with family. So since about 2:41ish on Friday,
It's been you.
Up
This nigga know it down to the moment. At about 2:41 and 28
I'm
seconds.
surprised he didn't get military time.
You want to talk about the Tom Cruise moment.
14:21.
You want to talk about Tom Cruise? That nigga was like, "Oh, I'll see y'all later, bro. I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
miss you."
Hey, hold on. You know he was like, what's the name? Like Martin with
I started to download it. I'll look for you in the sky.
Only thinking of you. You know what I'm saying?
I almost downloaded that video just to put on here, just to play in the background. But yeah, they won't be back until Friday. So I'm just chilling. Like I said, I ain't been doing nothing but watching literally basketball. I left out yesterday to go to get some Kim's because I love their wings. That's my favorite wing in the area right now, Kim's.
Yeah.
And their time is so weird, especially the one up there in Richmond Heights or whatever you want to call it in that little area right there, on Chardon.
Yeah.
They close so early. I mean, they close at 7.
Yeah.
So I left out before the Ohio State game yesterday. I left out about 3:40 something to go run to real quick. And yesterday was real windy. I get outside. When I was taking my hat, I put my hand on, like, all right, cool, bet. You know, take my hand off, get ready to start walking again. Wind took my hat. Not the, getting blown across the ground or whatever. I mean, the shit is flying like a bird. Whole hat is gone. Could not find it.
Damn.
Whole hat it was, the wind was crazy yesterday.
Yeah. I actually was around some areas where trees had actually fell down.
Yeah,
crazy.
My daughter in Solon with her aunt, and yesterday power went out, so it was up in
My
there.
brother's
whether or not
power
she was
went
gonna
out
be
yesterday.
able to, go over there today.
My power went out a few times yesterday, but it pretty much came right back in. But yeah,
I'm like, don't do this to me, God. Come on, Solon. Have your power come back on, baby.
It's something about when you get a house to yourself, and it's nothing personal. Like, hey, we
It's
don't
personal.
miss you.
Come on, man. It's not disrespectful.
It's
But God damn it feels good.
Just to be able to, like you said, wake up, and it's just, I mean, I have done nothing but wake up and go to the couch, eat some pizza, order some pizza, eat leftover pizza, cook some wings, order some wings, and my TV has been on nothing but basketball. Other than last night, I started watching the whole John Wick series. I got through the first two. I got through the first 2 last night. Yeah.
Oh, the third one is even better.
Oh, yeah.
But
So
the fourth one is out now.
yeah, the 4th one is out. So that's why I'm going through them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But for me, it's gonna be tomorrow when I usually got to get up and take her to the bus stop, and it's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be a different feeling. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And then tomorrow, so just so y'all know, I'm doing my tuts fitting tomorrow, so I have info for y'all. We can go ahead and start getting started with all that stuff.
Yeah, it's go time. We was just talking about it the other day. Come this weekend. I'm probably gonna go ahead and get my Vegas stuff this week.
Yep.
And then we can start looking at the tuxedo. So I think I might. Well, something else going on. I think I might. Oh shoot! Yeah, I might buy it. But real quick, I'll get you the information. Don't let me forget. There's a daddy-daughter dance.
Okay.
That you know what I mean. If you want to take,
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
taking Mackenzie. I'll get you the info.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't get beat it, no play. No, but yeah, that's been the week, man. So Playboy, how was your week?
Once again, Happy New Year.
Like Heim. Yeah.
No, my week been great, man. So we was talking before the beginning of the show about, just being how I usually be as far as being transparent and different stuff. So people in the feed, to anybody that's in the feed, bear with me. I got some stuff I need to share with you real quick. Just being completely and 100 transparent. So, dating back last year, I made a decision where I decided to leave an environment, a career that not only was physically wearing on me, but health-wise, but mentally too, as well. It was draining. So I wound up, getting into a different situation, and things didn't, turn out the way I thought it was gonna go. So let me be 100% real with y'all. So from like October-ish, A nigga was unemployed. Like, so we looking at probably what, October, November, December, January, February. We probably looking at like 6 months of trying to find gainful employment and getting back on my feet. So in the process of all of that, I dealt with deaths in the family, just a whole bunch of, just think about all the worst shit you think that can happen. That's what happened. You know, it was rough, man. I went through what I believe to be a stage of depression. That's part of the reason why you guys didn't see me on the show, during those months or whatever, because I wasn't in the right frame of mind, or just wasn't in any frame of mind to do anything productive, So at the same time, I had which I thought was a situation that was secure and that was slated to be, promising. And I was supposed to start the first of the year. They wound up rescinding their offer to me. So a nigga went through that phase of being like, you thinking everything okay, everything about to get better, and then it's like having a rug pulled from up under you. Because I had put off every other situation, denied even other jobs that were offering me to work. I was just like, no, I'm good, because this is the one that's already offered me the job. I'm cool. I'm gonna be straight. Everything gonna be 100. It's a lot of stuff that went on, as far as personal wise, as far as like household stuff that I was dealing with. Let's keep it 100 with that. I went through a phase of living out my car, just being real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went through a lot. And that was by choice. But at the same time, it was by choice, but it wasn't. But the reality is, I got some real solid people in my corner. So I want to make it clear. But so these months have passed by, man, and I just been going through it. And I'm just grinding and grinding. I'm trying to keep my head to the sky. It's hard, to do that when you just going through things financially and, and there's some other shit that happened over the past like couple weeks that was like, damn, I feel like I hadn't hit rock bottom. When I tell you a nigga lost everything, I lost everything, but I think it was me shedding the bullshit, preparing me for a new start or whatever. So with that being said, man, I was sitting back and I'm just like, damn, when is this shit gonna end for me? I've talked to y'all, I've talked to, all my brothers, man, people I'm close with about different shit. So one particular day, man, I took a chance, and I ain't gonna be long-winded, but one particular day, man, I took a chance on a situation. I was looking on, online as far as jobs, and I was just like, you know what, let me go ahead and just apply, because I'm not, who knows, I'm just taking a shot in the dark. So a nigga got that phone call. You know what I'm saying? So now, to all my DMST listeners, man, all the people in the, in the feed, you looking at the new lead lab technician for research and development at Sherwin-Williams, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A nigga got a title now. So what I believe in, man, is what I've learned is discipline and patience. Patience most of all, because we be thinking some shit supposed to shake when you want it to shake, man. And sometimes you just gotta be patient and keep pushing. Because when I tell you, you do not want to know the amount of applications I have put in over the course of these months. It was even shit that I felt like I thought I was a shoe in, but I feel like it was just
wasn't the right one.
It wasn't the one for me. Even the one I wanted. That's the crazy part. Even the one that I wanted, when they offered me the job, I was like, oh shit, it's on and popping. I've been wanting this job for years, just to get something even better, man. So a nigga's in R&D. That's crazy. Research and development, man. So I'm up there with the people, the big wigs and all of them, man. I'm gonna be sharing my information, my knowledge, and my experience with all the people that, is the last. I'm the last person to see the shit go out the door. I got to put my stamp on it before I go out the door. So
yes,
I'm
sir.
happy about it, man. So it's been trials and tribulations the past 6 months, y'all. Like, for real. But I maintained, and I feel like Brainstorm said, like Dev said, and Brainstorm said it even when we was just me and him sitting here. You goddamn right, I'm talking better and I feel better, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, you called me the other day, and I remember I hung up, and I'm just like, this nigga sound like a brand new goddamn person. You know, but
nigga got a money sign on his hat too.
Huh?
Nigga got a money symbol on his hat.
Oh, he sure do got money.
Nigga feeling like new money. You know what I'm saying?
it's a hustle, nigga.
No, but I mean, I do get it though. It's like, you know, when shit hits and it seems like everything keep piling on and something like that. It's like it's hard to stay positive about a bunch of different things. So I mean, I do get it. But yeah, like I said, I can hear the actual difference, literally in your voice, in your disposition, in your demeanor and stuff. I literally hear the difference in it, so it's good to see, man.
Yeah, man. It's like I said, it's been rough, man. It's been rough. It was times that y'all don't even know, man. Like when I was absent, from everything, man. I can't tell you the amount of times I cried and shed tears and was feeling bad and just like on a whole nother. It felt like I was on a whole nother place, man. Like that's just how I felt at that time. Like getting denied. I for the first time in my life, I thought this shit was just in the movies. Like 4 different places told me I was overqualified. Like,
nah, they'll tell you that.
They was asking me what I wanted as far as salary, and I'm just like, well, this is what I was making, whatever. And they was just like, well, you a little too overqualified and this and this. And I'm just like, what? Like, a nigga need a job. Like, you tripping? So it wasn't for the lack of not trying. It was just the fact of this is my first time this is my first time getting shot down like I have. So I'm thinking everything 100, and I'm gonna bounce right back. And shout out to everybody that helped me along that way when I left Dayglow and whatever. I wanna say that publicly. Sometimes things just don't work out the way they're supposed to. Ain't no love lost and nothing like that, man. We all fan, whatever the case may be. But the reality is, at the end of the day, I didn't expect the unexpected. I'm thinking everything just gonna flow and just be cool.
The next little situation you had, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what? At the end of the day, man, things happen for a reason. And now I'm in a position where sky's the limit, man. So
yes, sir.
I'm
Happy to
be getting ready for tomorrow, for my first situation, in R&D, and we're gonna see what it hit for, man.
So we gonna do. I don't know if you down. I know the people will get back on Friday, but I was thinking that we was talking to them the other day. We're doing maybe, I don't usually do a lot for my birthday, but we could do like a next Saturday, like a birthday / first week Playboy celebration. Kick it. Go grab some drinks or something. You know what I mean?
No, we should do again. We should do the fucking escape. I want to do the escape room again, man.
We go to an escape room. We're gonna go to the escape room, all right?
Right. You're my little.
We gotta get prepared for Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, too, I was gonna mention that's the one thing I wanted to mention. Now that nigga about to be back on it, whatever. Oh, we getting the cabana, nigga.
Yeah, for the pool party.
It
would be dope. We almost did it. We almost did it the last time we was in Vegas. Shout out to everybody I done talked to the last couple of days. I talked to Titan. I talked to Paco today too, man. We talked about trying to get some things together for Vegas and stuff. And it's just like,
this shit gonna be fun as hell, man.
I feel like this is the first time I'm actually even gonna take like some real money out there. Dude, we did the first time which is funny, the memory came up on Facebook the first time we did Vegas for the 50th show. That came up on Facebook today. I went out there that year with like 300, maybe 4.
Yeah.
Palooza for as much as we did out there that weekend, I went out there with maybe 6. And I made it work. You can always make it work. You can make Vegas work for any amount of money you can take out there. Yeah. But this might be the first year I'm actually going to take
some bread with
some bread. Not that I got to spend it.
The crazy part is you not going to spend. Nigga, this is your bachelor party. So niggas ain't going to let you spend like that for real. Like I'd be damned if you sitting at the bar and you buy a drink, nigga. And that ain't going to happen. Or if you want some food or whatever, I'm not going to let that happen. Ain't no way.
I appreciate y'all.
This is for you.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
I really just want to have a good time. I appreciate y'all, man.
You can gamble.
You can gamble,
Don't be shortchanging on the table. You know what I'm saying? Throw down 200, walk away with $2,000. Let's do that shit.
Praise be like, here go $3
on 33.
What can I get for this?
I told you I always bet on 33 on roulette, but yeah. But no, it's gonna be dope, man. As I told you, everything I'm doing right now, when I DJ right now, I DJ last weekend, the week before, that money, that's just going literally right to the side. It's I just want to have fun. We talking about booking our flights this week. Me and Mike gonna probably book this week. I got to holler at Will, see where he at with it. But we talking about booking. I mean, everybody. Like I said, we already having the conversation. People are looking forward to it. I just appreciate people coming out to have a decent time. And
so I'm letting you know what I'm doing right now. I'm taking $250.
Yeah.
Going to the table, roulette table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting $20 on 10 different spots, and I'm putting $50 on whatever color I pick. That's my first bet.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, you hit on black 17. Yeah. That's 35 times the money you put down.
If you hit on that number, the actual number, that's when you get paid.
Yeah. So I'm just, that's what I'm doing the moment I walk into the casino. My first bet is $250.
How many casinos should we hit? Because we know we got the one in the cars. I mean, I know everybody not staying at the cars, but we know we got the one in the cars. How many casinos should we hit? I've only gambled at the cars, and I think we didn't even play when we went to Caesars. We started the last time. We just walked through. How many casinos should we hit?
I got 3 in particular outside the Cosmopolitan I want to hit this time. Caesars. I want to play at Caesars. The Bellagio. And I want to make my way down to the MGM. I ain't never even been in the Bellagio. I want to go to the MGM. Okay. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ooh, if I hit some money, man.
Oh, we hit.
Oh, he know me. Bruh, the first thing I do when I get to fucking Vegas is gamble.
This nigga in this Wheel of Fortune game. This dude, I've never seen somebody hit more on this Wheel of Fortune slot game than this dude.
I do. I'm not gonna. I play roulette. Yeah, and that's my.
They got the virtual roulette too.
Yeah, they got virtual roulette.
That's all I play. Is
I
virtual
remember.
Roulette.
Matter of fact, I remember
I always play it on the computer screens. Yeah, that's all I play.
Shit, I remember the first time we went to Vegas.
Boom.
Paco, this nigga, him and Roddy, they sitting at the fucking virtual. I think Paco hit for like maybe $2,000 or something. He broke their neck.
Yeah.
He played all the time. Every time we go to the cons, he played virtual.
I always do virtual. So last time I was there, I came up with like 400. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing the actual table.
But I ain't never played virtual. That might be too.
It's less pressure.
Yeah,
it's less pressure. So yeah, we go. It's gonna be a good time, man. So I'm looking forward to it.
I already got the time. Look, I ain't telling him what it was, but I was like, look, I have a wedding in July, and previous to that week, I have family oriented stuff going on. He was like, oh, no problem. So I'm already a go for that.
Bet. I can't wait, man. This whole wedding thing is just gonna be so fun. It was so funny. Like I can't remember who said it. I think it was. I don't like dropping people's names. I know they be, every now and then watch the show. But I remember one of the bridesmaids, she was like, oh, this whole wedding gonna be fun. Because, his whole bet, like, they're like, oh, yeah, his people's just funny. This shit gonna be fun. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be hilarious, man. Man. That whole between that Friday and Saturday, man, we gonna have a good time, man. It's gonna be a lot of laughs, man. So, looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so what we got going on this week?
It's a couple things. We want to just... You want to just start off on the wild side? What y'all want to start off at?
Shit, why not? Shit. We might as well turn up anyway. We're going to be wild for the rest of the... Oh, I'm sorry. No, we're not.
No, I'm just...
Who, me? Who said that?
I don't want to... It's not a weekly thing because it'll happen weekly, but it seems like at least once a month it's some story out here surrounding OnlyFans. It's something surrounded it. And... Somebody gonna get arrested.
Oh yeah, I know. Okay,
somebody gonna get arrested fucking around with OnlyFans, man. I don't understand what's going on here.
It's the OnlyFans and the Twitter-ness of stuff. The people that's trying to anything for likes.
So this is censored. It ain't gonna get us messed up. You can go on Twitter for the uncensored one. But listen to my dude.
He says raggedy ass shitty. If this ain't the most Walmart thing I've ever seen, this has got to be the most steel yard Walmart thing I've seen in a long time.
Y'all gonna end up going to jail, man.
I wish you would go in Mayfield Heights Target and try to do this.
We're calling the authorities immediately. And this one got to take the cake. This one got to take the cake.
This one you can't share, can you?
Huh?
I don't think you can share this one, can you?
Yeah. See, it's nothing open. I cropped it out.
Oh my God.
So for those who can't see, she is at the dentist trying to make a video, getting her teeth whitened.
Getting her teeth whitened.
And she getting something else. She trying to create some other white stuff.
Right.
Like, I don't understand, man.
You doing that while you got your mouth like that too?
I don't understand,
Like-
man.
All right, okay. Who would pay to watch that? Thank you for not answering.
No,
Thank you.
no, I'm not paying. I'm not paying. It got to be. Some
I mean, I wouldn't want to see you getting your teeth whitened.
why
I'm paying-
you rubbing one out?
Yeah, that's just it can't do nothing for me. But anything for the likes and shares, I mean, that they be in. I've seen videos on. They in Walmart. I've seen them. Somebody got banned from like Bath and Beyond or something for doing something in there. It's just like, is it worth it? Is it worth getting people called on you, the police called, and getting arrested and stuff like that for the few likes and everything? Like, are you gonna do anything in any of these videos that's gonna give you the money that's gonna get you to retire, and you ain't gotta do one of these videos ever again? No. Then what's the point?
Because this is the thing. It's a crime, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And you're committing crimes on camera.
Indecent exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just record yourself stealing from Walmart and put it on Twitter. Like, they'll come find you. Why don't these people get arrested? I mean, I don't want to sound like the feds or whatever, but
Maybe they think it's so petty that they don't have to. It's almost like the January 6th riots. It's like, all that's on camera. That's how people was getting arrested. There's cameras everywhere.
yeah.
So it's almost like that. Maybe it just ain't big enough for people to be like, you know what?
We got to criminalize this.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you got a lot of people. I said criminalized.
No, because if your kids was in there, man, I know this is the most extreme version, but it ain't odd. It's Walmart.
Yeah.
I could guarantee there was upwards of 100 kids in that store at that time.
They may have walked by,
course.
or may have,
Yeah, like that's some wild shit, man.
Yeah.
Because if it was some niggas out there making a whirlwind to their dicks on camera,
They be in
Oh
jail.
no.
they
Yeah.
had straight to prison.
Yeah.
Right.
The whole internet would be on your ass. Yeah.
Making meat helicopters and aisle 7. everybody going to jail.
He just named the episode, just so you know. The episode is gonna be called
Sausages.
Everybody going to jail. Everybody going to jail.
Meat Helicopters is the name of this episode.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. If somebody walked past and you was swinging your meat around in a circle,
no.
they'll call the police on you.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. It's something about women that's less
Invasive, less threatening.
That's threatening. Yep, that's it. That's it. Meat Helicopters. I'm on
Oh, Lord, man.
That's funny.
yeah,
man.
but people got to give it up. And the likes is not worth it to that extent. So, but you know, social media does that to people. The internet does that to people. The internet does too much. Today I was watching the shit that happened with or the conversation around Jonathan Majors because it came out that he got arrested, I guess sometime yesterday for alleged everything's allegedly. So everything we talk about with Jonathan Majors, because I'm not gonna say this a million times, allegedly putting his hands on his girlfriend in the cab or something. The story goes that she was upset about a text that maybe came through on his phone.
Another woman, yeah.
And she wanted to look through the phone. He said no and whatever.
Yeah.
But again, the internets, you know, it's just, I've seen the whole gamut of everything about Jonathan Majors today. He's an abuser. He's this. Oh, you should have known about his history. What history? As far as I knew, he was the sexiest man alive, according to y'all, 3 weeks ago when Creed 3 came out.
Exactly.
You know,
You
whatever.
didn't hear shit about him being
Then the
whatever.
other side of things, because, you know, people were sitting there almost basically, they was basically saying him and Michael B. Jordan was fucking because of pictures that came out and they looking too feminine and they this and that. It's just like the internet kills you. They build you up. They tear you down. They don't give a fuck about you no matter what. It's like nobody knows what happens with anything with this Jonathan Majors stuff other than the fact that he did turn himself in, whatever to happen with this. But it's like, people, y'all gotta stop. This internet stuff is not real. You gotta stop just running out there, just throwing all this shit out there, spewing all this hate and negativity and everything like that. Because what history? What history? And then it's like, oh, well, his girlfriend is white. Now people hate him because he's white. And it's just, I mean,
Oh, boy.
I ain't never seen a picture of his girlfriend, period. So
I'm not, okay, this is a whole nother conversation. I would never hate the man.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that does throw me off, I don't know if we had this conversation before. And I don't have a whole lot of history with it. I have history with experiencing young ladies of the lighter complexion. Okay,
You about to be one of these people.
I've had that experience, but I don't understand how we can relate in a relationship. The root word of it is relate, relationship. Like I can't relate with, or she can't relate with me. It's always freaked me out. I mean, obviously it can happen. It's not out of the question. Obviously, it happens all the time. I just always would like to know what happens when it gets weird. Does it just get to stay weird?
Yeah.
When black shit happen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just something about going through life with a black woman when some black shit happens that makes me feel good.
They got your back. They know what it's about. They really, yeah. I mean, I've only had that experience when I was younger, 20s, you know, way, long time ago. And the older me now is like, I couldn't imagine myself in today's present climate of the world. I couldn't imagine myself having a partner who was not black. It just doesn't work.
Susie?
Yeah, it don't.
What's for dinner?
And I'm not sitting there saying nothing against anybody that do. I mean, it's tough because, like you said, how do you relate? Like how could you sit there and watch anything that's happened over these last 3-4 years? Forget everything else that's happened. The last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
The George Floyd shit, the Ahmaud Arbery stuff. I mean, the stuff that you've been able to physically witness and see on video. Like, how are we supposed to talk about this? Like, how are you supposed to relate to the emotions I'm feeling as a black man in this country and be able to be like, oh, it's going to be okay? That could have been your uncle that did that to me. Like, it's so weird. So I feel you on that 100%.
And I get it because whatever. I mean, I get it partially because social. I don't even want to get into why, but you'll hear a lot online, you know, because you know black women hold us down like that, and while they do, I also feel a responsibility to black women. I don't think I could ever love somebody the way I love a black woman.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm not only loving her because you love her, I'm loving her for 100 years from now. Like I'm trying to set a foundation of something. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like when I want my daughters to see how I treat another black woman so that they know how they should be treated when they get. It's a bigger like to me, relationships are bigger than just who cute and who make me feel seen. Like I'm doing this shit for a different reason. And why would I be doing all this? With all due respect, it's nothing against anybody else. Why would I be doing it for a non-black woman? This is weird.
Right.
I don't know.
I gave my daughter her first lesson like 2 days ago. It was just something just simple. So we went to the store and we was I didn't say nothing until we came back out, but to her it was nothing. She didn't recognize it, but I pointed it out. We went in the store. I opened the door. She walked in. I said, "Get what you gonna get." We came out. I opened the car door for her. So I said to her before I closed the door, I said, "Baby girl." She said, "Yeah, Daddy." I said, "This your first lesson." She was like, "What? What you mean?" I was like, when you dating a man, somebody that really care about you, love you, they open the door for you.
Dog.
This is your first lesson.
Nobody does that these days, though.
You know what I'm saying? I told her, I said, this is your first lesson. So if you deal with somebody, they don't do the chivalry type things, I said, you need to recognize certain stuff. Not saying that that's a bad person or a bad man, because they don't do it. But for me being a father and her being my baby girl, I said, this is what you should expect.
People don't do that anymore. The people open up regular doors, but they don't open up car doors anymore.
Yeah,
I be in my apartment sometimes, like looking out in the parking lot sometimes. It's just when you're looking out the window, you see people going to the car and they don't open up the door or something like that. Like it's like nature in me. I do it all the time. Yeah. But I've noticed that's just like that's one of the small parts of chivalry that's gone away. You may open up every door for every restaurant, mall, building you go into, but no guys, very rarely nowadays, go to the car door and open that car door up. I can't tell you the last time Carlisha has touched a door handle.
Well, you know what? I don't open the door from the outside, but I will pop that.
Hey,
No, lean over. No. No. You know what I'm saying? Hop on in.
it's cold, goddamn it. Get in.
The fuck? Or it's hot. Both of them, nigga. It's an extreme.
What
One
you
way or
standing
the other.
outside like that for, girl? You out here pussy
better get
flitting
in.
around. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You better get in.
You better get in where you fit in, fool. You was a markup at the high school. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? No, you
No, but no people don't do that no more.
I should
The
probably
car
do
door,
that
they
more.
don't do it no more.
And I told her today, I was like, look, I told her too. I'm like, look, you know, I know when you get older, things may, whatever the case may be, you know, whatever you choose to do in life. But when you walking down the street, I said, a man needs to be on the
Yeah,
outside.
that's what I'm about to say.
Bruh,
My daughter
Yeah.
puts herself on, like, without me even have to ask no more. She knows that I'm on the outside of the sidewalk.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the small parts. I mean, I know maybe it's played because
No, it ain't played.
I mean, I don't know how much people still do that, but I'm aware of that too. Like when you're walking on the street to be on the inside, it is played in a sense because, nigga, if a car jumped the curb and actually hit y'all, they say it's supposed to hit you first.
Yeah.
And it absorbs the blow from her.
Hey, I'm going to be that bitch like,
I mean,
Sidestep.
I'm looking like Barry Sanders out
Yeah.
that motherfucker.
I do it with both. But you better believe I'm gonna do it for my daughters.
Yeah, absolutely.
It seriously is a protective, like, I don't want my now 9-year-old or 16-year-old getting hit by a car.
Right,
So
absolutely.
it really is what goes through your brain. Like, it might say
And to be honest,
played,
if you saw a car coming towards you, you would either, as the male
you would
person,
reach your arm out, or
you would do
yeah.
that. You would try to push him out the
Yeah.
way, or if you couldn't, you would grab anybody, your wife, your daughter, whoever. You
Yep.
would grab them and you would shield them from it.
I
That's-
really just position myself,
yeah.
position them away from imminent danger. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a car, a person, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Like, I've never understood the whole walk behind me situation. Walk up a step in front of me.
Right.
Like, I have my daughters, they'll walk either right beside me or a step in front of me. I don't want you behind me.
Yeah, I don't like that. I did that. That happened today.
Weird.
That happened today.
Yeah.
My daughter was behind me, and I was like, walk
Yeah.
up. I'm like, Parker, walk up.
Yeah.
Like getting, you know, where I can see you in plain view.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And what's going on. You know what I mean? And like I said, I was saying, I only brought that into, you know, correlate that into the conversation because of the fact of black women or whatever. But it's like, reality is, you know, as far as you and me, you know, whatever, we raising little black princesses, man. So it's like, you know, it's directly related.
And honestly, don't forget about the fact that if you got a boy at home, you got to show them this is how you should treat a woman too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, it's important that our women know that our daughters know, hey, this is how a guy should treat you.
Right.
But it's also important, just as important for us, that when you got that little boy at home to say, hey, this is what you should do.
Right.
Like I don't want
Absolutely.
I don't want Amir to ever see me arguing with his mom. I don't want him to see us out of pocket and
Right.
stuff like
No,
that.
we don't play
you
them
know?
arguing games.
Yeah. None of that. None of that.
We'll have a silent argument.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Looking
All of
at
that.
each other like,
All of that, you know, I remember me one thing my best friend used to say all the time. She's like, you know, when she was dating one guy that she was talking to, she's like, yo, we can not be getting along, but the public ain't gonna know. She's like, we could be at dinner. It's like, I could be pinching you under the table because I'm mad at you, but the public ain't gonna know.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like I don't ever want him to see that. All I want him to see is this is how I've always looked at your mom. This is why this is how I've always treated your mom, and this is what you should do with women. Now, you may not get it right now as a youngster. I get it.
right.
But when you get older, I want these memories to come back. Like, oh, I saw him doing this. This is how she was treated. This is what I should do.
Right.
That's it.
And people always think, like, you know, I can't stand the naysayers. Your kid don't have to see you arguing.
Right.
Your kid can understand that you resolve conflict. This is the part that people forget. It's the part you tend to forget too. I forget it every day because my daughter's like forefront of my brain all the time. And so, like, especially with Leah out of town, you know what I mean, when it's just me and her, it's like your senses are heightened. You know what you forget? They're humans. They begin to read body language.
Oh, they
facial
pick up,
expression.
They can pick up when stuff is off.
They pick up on shit. So you don't have to argue like a motherfucker for your daughter to walk in the room and be like,
energy.
Daddy, you okay? Like, they do that shit and you be like, nigga, I ain't said a word. I'm just not acting the way I normally act.
Right.
So you don't have people be like, they got to see you be able to argue and make up. No, the hell they don't. They need to see you bounce back. They need to see you like your mood shift and you still handle your business. They need to see you hold yourself accountable. They hold them accountable. It's a lot of shit. They don't need to see you arguing and disrespecting their mama. That is not what they need to see. That is the craziest shit in the world. They don't have to see that.
Mm-hmm. And I ain't gonna lie, that is absolutely 100% the truth. I think as far as my son, the one regret I have is him actually see me and his mom get into it, because it became you don't know to the degree of how it's affecting your child. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, I remember a couple times. I mean, like I said, well, you know, it is what it is. I'm transparent. The reality is, I remember a few times to the point where he would yell, like he'd just start and I'm looking at him like, what's going on with you? But he only doing it because he see what we doing.
Yeah.
He's mimicking what we doing without saying words. You know what I'm saying?
I saw this video. My bad. Go ahead.
No. But that's all I had to say. Yeah.
No, I saw this video the other day. It was this little girl who was getting shots, and her dad was like holding her, and he was like telling her it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, don't cry. Get home. She couldn't have been no more than, you know, maybe 2. A baby. Man, why she playing with her baby doll? And she grabbed the little baby doll and hugged it the same way her dad was hugging her. Like, it'll be okay. Don't cry. And put a Band-Aid on the little baby doll and shit.
Yeah.
That's all they do. 24/7, 365. They mimic everything that we do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you out here screaming on their mama, acting crazy,
or screaming on their daddy and stuff like that, like these the people that they gonna grow up to be. Mm-hmm. They gonna grow up to be little boys that grow into men, whatever, that yell, and that's how they resolve conflict and stuff like that. And little girls, they gonna grow up to be thinking like, all right, if a man treat me like this, this is normal because my mom did it. It's
that's
not.
That's the reality of it. Yeah,
it's not. Mm-hmm. I feel it.
Yep.
All right. Well, can we lighten it up a little bit? Well, I don't even know lighten it up a little bit.
Shit, I don't even know if I got. What was the other stories? I mean, okay, I guess the SWV escape shit. So it was something else.
That's along the lines of this whole internet stuff.
It was something else
arguing on the internet.
Oh, real quick, can we just give our 2 cents on this? I've been wondering. We fucked up last week and dropped the ball on this. Larsa motherfucking Pippen.
Oh yeah,
had the audacity.
You know she won't drop her last name because of the recognition that the last name brings her. But that's a whole other story too.
She had the audacity to get on Donald Trump's internet, right, and say to us that Scottie Pippen and her was fucking four times a night.
Yeah. For
23 years
Ain't
straight.
No fucking way. Listen, is this nigga Thor or somebody? Is he the god of thunder, literally?
Listen, I don't like the fact that we can just let people lie to us online.
She said 4 times a night every night.
For 23 years, she's lying.
That is fibbing.
You know something? You're a liar. You're a liar. But
she's a goddamn liar.
All right, so they say aliens exist. Is it possible that Scottie Pippen was an alien?
He is an alien,
and so he was able to fuck 4 times a night.
I don't know who in the feed. I don't even know I don't care. Whoever. Okay, when this come out on Tuesday, whoever listen, I need y'all to even type back or email or whatever.
I got a question for y'all.
I don't even know no woman that want to get fucked 4 times on one night.
You're right. But some people got a high sex drive, so maybe we ain't
23 years.
I don't even want to do the math.
You know, I'm trying to. You know what? 23 years times 7.
No, they said there would be no math.
365.
I got you.
Somebody do the math. You got to be.
But he was on the road too. He was on the road for.
She said they used to fly private.
If that nigga was fucking four times a night, by the 3rd time he dry heaving. I'm telling you, I've been there before. There's no way. I can't imagine it doing it every night, 4 times. Ain't no way.
Yeah, it's unreal.
That's 33,580 fucks. That's what we looking at.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way on. I know we late on this, but ain't no way on, guys. What is your record
Whose?
As far as in a night?
in one night, one day, one night?
Damn.
I think I pulled a 3 or a 4, but I was young.
Okay, so I cut high school my senior year with the chick I was dealing with. I'm gonna say it was like 5. No, it was like 4.
Congratulations.
But by like the third, fourth, I was, like I said, I brought the term
It's
dry
like you got the
heaving.
math on the screen.
It was to the point where,
You were shooting blank.
yeah, you feeling like you about to come, but it was nothing coming out.
I think in my 20s, probably like 3. Yeah, probably like 3. But I mean, it's just like it's just. But why?
Why?
But why? That's my question. But why? Let's be honest. But why is very important. But why? Why are we fucking 3 times in one night?
Nigga.
What were we drinking? What were we smoking? Whatever. Why were we fucking 3 times in one goddamn? Like, we ain't love each other that much to fuck 3 times in one night. Goddamn it.
Nigga,
You still gonna be here in the morning.
Nigga, I'm like Nas now. All I got is one mic.
All I got is one session. All I got is one stroke. I got a special set of strokes.
Nigga,
I got a
it's a
special
wrap.
set of strokes.
Now, depending on the situation and what's going the fuck on, but for real, nigga, all I got is one mic, nigga. Look, you better. I'm like Bernie Mac, nigga. I got mine. You better get yours.
And
Like,
if you didn't, you out of fucking luck.
Yeah, fresh out of fucking luck. Nigga, it's a wrap.
That's a wild lie to make on TV.
4 times every night, 7 days a week for 30,
that's cap.
23 years.
That's cap. That's cap.
Man.
That's cap. Yeah.
Clout
And
chasing.
but, can we also talk about the fucked upness nature of her dating Michael Jordan's son, and it's being paraded all in the world that you did this. This is what you're doing, and I mean, Scotty and Mike already ain't that cool no more since the documentary came out on ESPN. But it's like now you dating his son. It's just like
She messy.
She very messy because they divorced, but it's like she ain't dropping that last name. That last name gets you street cred or social media cred or whatever you want to call it. It's just it's messy and it's nasty. Yeah.
There's no way.
Even more social media stuff. Did y'all see that Damson and whatchamacallit and Lori Harvey supposedly after 3 months are no more?
Didn't we talk about this shit, man?
Right.
I think you might not have been. We said, nigga, all this Lori Harvey shit is for show, man.
It is. I'm
all
not
for sure.
mad at her, but it's like at some point it does get old in a sense. But it's all for, and Damson signed up for his however many months. The last season of Snowfall it's been fire. Last episode was a motherfucker.
I ain't seen it.
I won't say nothing. But last episode was a motherfucker. But yeah, it's all. That's what she does it for. And at some point it does get old, no matter what. And for the people, and even though I give her grace for saying, "Hey, date who you want to date in your 20s," but at some point it does get old, where it's like, all right, we tired of hearing about the stories. All right, stop leaking it. Stop being like, okay, this is who I'm dating right now. And this, at some point, even if it was a dude, it'd be like, all right, my nigga, like we don't give a shit. Like, we really don't care
At all.
at some point. But 3 months, all right. So I guess Damson got his little. I guess he signed his NDA and.
I hate the word clout, but she really is clout chasing these niggas, man. And don't nobody want to
Who
admit
next
it.
for her? We should start a betting pool on who's next.
If these niggas were smart, it would be nobody that's known. Like, the fucked up part is every generation has one. And she's this generation's. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we be forgetting because we watch Ray J smash her from the back. Kim Kardashian is our age.
Yeah.
It's over for her.
Yeah.
But every generation runs through these chicks who run through the industry, and we act like it's not what it is, but that's all it is. They be running through the little industry. They get a little fame. They end up realizing the Drakes of the world like them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so they end up running through these niggas. So eventually somebody gonna knock her up. Somebody gonna, whether it's Superhead, whether it's Brittany Renner, whether it's one of the Kardashians, one of the Jenners, Paris Hilton, all the it's
They've
somebody.
all had their run.
Every generation, man, and she's this generation. And people be like, "Oh, she got the indie." Okay, whatever. All that shit is ain't shit going on. No way. We wouldn't even know who the fuck you was if the nigga from Glenville wasn't so famous. So we wouldn't even give a fuck what you talking about anyway.
That's so crazy to say, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
So
So
you wouldn't even know.
It's all Hollywood shit, man.
Shout out to Damson. This last season of Snowfall, bruh.
it's good.
It's
All right,
been
I'm gonna
a-
watch
it's,
it.
It's been a motherfucker.
I'm gonna watch it
It's been.
because we back.
I'm surprised you ain't seen some of the spoilers of this week.
I saw some of it, but I haven't. I kept turning away from it. I'm a full season behind.
Oh,
So I'm season 5 behind. Like
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
behind.
Okay.
I finally caught up on the.
This nigga's Franklin and just it's amazing. I think Snowfall has done a very good job as we pivot a little bit of building a character. And everything that's happened on the show up until now in their last season 6 of I told Carlisha when we watched the last show the other day. This was the kid that was like timid on the bus going out to season 1, going up to the white friend's house and the pool party and got the little brick and didn't know what to do with it. And his uncle was like, yo, you don't want that. You know, told his girlfriend at the time he wasn't married to, don't even tell him, you know, whatever. She did, went against his word, told him how to break it down and sell it and stuff like that. But that was that kid to who he is now.
It's different. I gotta watch.
Character development, that arc of that character, man.
Oh, I can't wait to watch. I can't wait to watch the new season.
Man.
Well, new 2 seasons
Yeah.
because.
It's only 4. It's either 3 or 4 shows left. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna start watching. I didn't want to. My problem. I did the same thing with The Chi at the beginning. Like, first of all, I think we forget how quick you can watch a show if you ain't got shit to do. I had 2 seasons of The Chi to watch. I was done by Monday morning, and I'm like, fuck. I started watching like last Friday afternoon. And by Monday morning, I was done. And I was doing the pod and other shit in between. I was already done. And I'm like, fuck, I still got 8 days of break left or 7 days.
Yep.
And so, like, we got another one of those.
I'm just looking like either mine is way behind or.
Oh, shoot, I'm still up. I still got the
the
thing up.
calculator's up, yeah.
We had to keep that. We had to keep that Lars up there so I can understand what 33580 was.
Yeah.
I need to play that number to pick 5.
But I don't even remember what I was just.
You talking about catching up on shows?
Oh yeah. So I'm back to not having no school days pretty much. Like we got work this week, but then next week we like off Monday, Tuesday for parent teacher conferences.
These niggas don't work, man.
Then we work Wednesday, Thursday. Then we off Friday for Good Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for Easter.
That's what's up.
So I'm gonna catch up on some shit in
These
between.
niggas don't work.
I ain't gonna lie. I think we talked about something last week too.
What's that?
You got me on it now. Now
What's
I
that?
can't stop watching it.
What's that?
Fucking Cosby Show.
Yeah,
I
man.
started it.
Yeah, it's good shit, man.
Just want to interject that real quick.
Yeah,
the
it's
shit
fucking-
is off the hook.
It's
man.
fucking off the hook.
Yeah, man.
Real quick, did you end up watching The Chi? Brainstorm like
I'm completely
caught up?
caught up.
The Chi personally, obviously, critically speaking, it's not the greatest show ever. Obviously, it's not even a question. Acting's decent, but for me and what I like, The Chi is just a series of love stories now. That's all it is.
It's a storyline. Yeah.
The storyline is it's about 8 consecutive relationships going on, and how they did an immaculate. You want to talk about like, obviously the Snowfall. I got to watch it because everybody talking about it. I'm sure it's the character development in the show, just like Ghost, is superior. The first 2 episodes of Ghost are masterfully done. But this season, you didn't like, man. This
I ain't
good
watched
season.
it.
Oh, this one was.
I'm sorry. So it's 2 episodes. It's like because I saw one person talking about, oh, this is unrealistic or whatever. But
No,
it's
they
like,
crazy.
Everybody else been like, all right.
No, they
this
crazy.
is dope.
That shit was good.
I will say after last season with the whole thing about the reveal with the who's the mother,
Nigga,
and
that is-
but it's like that was like a little all right. That's a little far fetched, but people
No,
gotta,
but that shit was hard.
But
the
people
way
got
it
people
came
got to
out.
start acting like TV is like this thing that everything about TV got to make sense. We go to it for entertainment. Now, if it's too far fetched, I get it.
Oh no, they tripping.
I get it. I
Ghosts
get
is,
it.
niggas just want to hate for no
But
reason.
we go to it for entertainment. So it's like if the story's dope,
Yeah, story's dope as hell.
yeah, all
But
right. That's
the shot had to pivot from what's his
homie
name?
leaving.
Jason Mitchell.
Yeah.
And it was the show was his show.
It was
First 2 seasons was his show.
It was about him.
And then they did a pivot to make it about an ensemble cast, and it is immaculately done, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they pivoted it, I know that it's not. My man, let me stop.
Oh yeah, it's
My
dope.
man Luke James, love him a good
Oh yeah. which is funny too. It's like you know he took heat about that in real
new
life.
age young lady. You know what I'm saying?
He took heat about that in real life
Yeah.
because of his character. Yeah.
Well, he can't. He ain't stopping the new season. I said, well, they can't get him one. They gonna get him another one, boy.
Yeah, they sure did. They sure did. Yeah. You watch it too?
It's been a minute.
Okay. Oh, you got to catch up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good shit, man. I just finished it the other day.
It's a dope show. It's one of those things where I think they represent the city of Chicago well. I haven't lived there, so I don't know. I can't say for certain. But it's like when I talked about the Treme last week on about HBO and stuff like that, or a couple weeks ago, and I talked about them like representing the city well, just like The Wire. They represented Baltimore well, you know. So yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of shows that I haven't watched, I guess SWV and Escape have a reality show together.
That's how I taped the first one, didn't watch it, but and now they got beef that's playing out online right now.
So I guess about catalogs and who's better, who should headline the show, and who. So listen, and I get it. Leah was getting mad at me because I'm like, rappers do it all the time. Okay, I understand that. The thing about it, it's almost like me being mad at the NBA because they let hockey players fight. It's built into the fabric of the game, man. Hip hop is built on battle rap. That's how it was founded. Like it is the foundation of the art. It is the battling. It was between the two DJs, between the two MCs, between the dancers. It is like Soul Train was not a battle between who was the best dancer. It was a showcase. Right. R&B is a showcase of skills. Runs, vocals. It is a showcase of your skills, not a battle. It was the reason why, like, I think it was like Next and Jagged Edge was. Remember they was beefing?
Yeah, I remember.
Or was it Drew Hill? Somebody was beefing with Jagged Edge. I'm like, if y'all don't sit y'all singing asses the fuck down somewhere.
But them brothers from Jagged Edge.
No, don't do that. Those some thug ass singing niggas. I'll whoop your ass.
You can't fuck with me.
Meet me at the park with your gloves on. Like what these niggas say,
but they are. But all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Out of here. But you know what? You have to acquiesce to the culture the same way Drake was on a fucking show. He's an actor from Canada.
Degrassi
ass nigga, but he can do some shit like he'll put in a song every now and then and he got a shooter over here or he'll send niggas back. Like you acquiesce to the culture.
Right.
We believe you because you in the culture.
Right.
All right. Come on, R&B singers. Stop with the beefing back and forth. It's just, in my opinion, it's just not a good look.
That's some female catty shit.
Yeah.
It's
and
ridiculous.
It ain't even, to me, I mean, it could be female. It's really just the art of R&B. It's just not. I don't turn R&B on to turn up. Turn it on to kick it.
Yeah. Right. To get your
chill.
groove.
And what they're not realizing is we don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, and y'all ain't 20s.
Yeah.
In the 20s no more. Y'all like 50.
Have you ever?
Yeah.
R&B has a way of keeping a mood and setting the mood for hours.
And it's supposed to be sexy.
Yeah, like you could go from Silk to Shy to Next to Jodeci to Drew Hill.
It's a vibe.
To Mia to Beyonce. You could just go from artist to artist. I don't give a fuck who sold more records. If I hear here we go, as the tune start to groove with a fat track from yeah. How many records did Domino sell? I don't know.
Yeah,
right.
but we
And
know,
I don't give a fuck.
But he's a one-hit wonder in that sense because that's all we know.
Exactly.
But soon as you start, I said, "Oh, Domino."
Yeah, but in that
Name one other song for Domino.
I don't know one. But in R&B, we don't even be giving a fuck. I don't know what other song Jesse Powell made other than You. I don't know.
Right.
And we usually don't even give a fuck because it's R&B music. Because all you're doing is creating a piece of art that adds to making us feel good.
Right.
So I don't give a fuck if your contribution is one song or 40 songs.
It's all egotistical.
Because like you could make one song. Chris Bender made the best like
Who will I choose?
yeah, like unless you can top that, he don't need another hit. That's a hit. In R&B, you could be Chris Bender and live forever. You can't be chingy. You can't be chingy and rap and live forever because it's about battle. It's about who's better. R&B is not about who's better.
I feel like Chris Bender could probably sell out a little small space, or people want to come see him, and they'll announce him as Chris Bender. This is the guy who sung this song, Who Will I Choose, or whatever. And you'll go there and you'll want to hear that song.
He's saying,
you'll never be at that bitch doing this to a chingy song.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You right. Ain't nobody ever gonna do that dance again.
Did Chris Bender's sing Pouring Like Rain too?
Of course, this nigga gonna know this. Of course.
Is it Pouring Like Rain?
His second album. The third I don't know. I don't know if it's
came out on Tommy Boy Records.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if he sung it. I don't think it's Chris Bender. It may have been what's the dude name? No. It ain't Chris
Pouring
Bender.
Like Rain. It was.
He did. Okay. And he had another one too with a young lady that he sang Kiss and Makeup, I think.
See?
Yeah.
See? Of course. Damn, Playboy.
Chris Bender was 19 when he got killed.
Yeah.
Man.
He got shot in the car, I believe. Was it the front porch?
Yeah, it was front porch. The car was was Santana, the dude from the Steve Harvey show.
Yeah. But it was another guy.
Chris Bender.
What's the name was shot in the car? That's the guy I'm thinking about.
Merlin Santana.
No. I'm talking about back in the era as far as R&B singers. Terrence Trip D'Arby.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
I think he was in a car with somebody and got shot. He was trying to protect his cousin from getting shot. He wound up getting killed.
Crazy.
I'm trying to remember what song he sang. What was the song he sang?
God damn it, you gonna put me on the spot because I know he has another.
Is that I
song.
Saw You Walking in the Rain?
No.
Who did that? Who was that?
That's Oren. His name is Oren RRAN Juice Jones.
Yeah.
So when you put it together, it's Orange Juice Jones.
Wish and Will, was it?
No, Terrence Darby. Terrence.
Yeah, Wish and Will.
Wish and Will.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sign Your Name. That was the song.
Yeah.
Sign your name
across my heart.
That was the joint. Yeah.
So I
missed
knew
the
he had
fucking
a hit.
years, man. That music, bro. That's why I always still play it to this day. All that music.
He's still alive.
Is he so that had to be Chris Bender then?
No, I think it was Merlin Santana.
No, he was the one in the car.
Merlin Santana was in the car.
He was in the car. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
He was in the car at a party or something.
Yeah, with somebody chick.
Yeah, and he was in the car, and somebody shot through the car, and he got killed. Yeah.
Crazy.
Terrence Darby still alive? What the fuck is Terrence?
He looked like one of the dudes from
Santana Maitreya. What's going on?
Yeah, who was that?
Maybe
That's the real
Terrence
name.
Darby was his stage name. Yeah.
Where's Terrence Darby Instagram?
Yeah, we got to see a post to make sure he legit.
Man, this can't be. It was only 1,000 people following this dude. This can't be Terrence Darby. Oh, this ain't it. Anyway. But I don't know. I mean, it breaks my heart to watch them argue over that shit, and I'm just like,
who sold more records and stuff like
yeah.
this.
I'm just like, whenever Weak comes on, I vibe out to it. Whenever Understanding comes on, I vibe to that too. Like I don't.
That's a dope. That's a dope way to look at it.
Like, what are we beefing about?
I remember the music videos for that shit.
Yeah.
Like Weak is like the one where they doing like the boxing shit or whatever. I think in the Weak video and stuff like that. It's just like hell, they did the verses. Actually, I thought SWV did a better job in the verses. But I mean, I don't know, man. It's like you got to understand this when you look at Escape. You got one person who is married to T.I., so that's a different type of lifestyle or something like that. Right. You got one who with Candy she's done everything from selling sex toys and this and that, and she's really big in the social media space and all that stuff like that. So it's just like I feel like they could be way more active and wanting drama because of the fact that for them it's something that brings more eyes to them, and SWV is like, yo, we just want to come out here and sing.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Fuck it, since they want to do it.
Yeah.
Who got the most hits?
It's SWV.
Yeah.
So you got who can I run to? Bonafide. Just kicking it Bonafide. Understanding Bonafide. Maybe throw Softest Place on Earth in there. Am I Dreaming is a remake.
So this is Escape.
Yeah. My Little Secret, banger.
Yeah.
So Escape got more. They got
Weak. Right here. Rain. I'm so into you. You always on my mind. Man, come on.
Use Your Heart's my joint right there.
Yeah.
Downtown.
That on that downtown.
Yeah,
man, SWV got
they got
hits.
And SWV was really dope with their hits are more like remixes.
And on top of that, they had to get permission from Michael himself to do the remix.
Yeah. For Right Here.
Right Here. Yeah.
For the Human Nature remix.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they kind of equal in the sense. It's like, can they just come together and just make some money?
Fuck it. They want to beef. Fuck it.
Take your titties out.
SWV. SWV, the queens of R&B. Now, Tiny, and part 3 of it,
right.
Everybody in SWV can sing.
Absolutely.
All right.
Now, that's definite.
Candy cannot sing.
Candy is...
Little T.I.? Come on, man.
Tiny, you mad at Tiny's vocals?
I'm not saying she can't sing. Candy can't sing. Now, Tamika, Tiny, Harris, she can sing.
Lil Botch BBL. She
can sing, not sing.
Candy, she's
now they do got the two
a little limited.
Now they got the powerhouses.
They got the powerhouses.
The sisters can sing. Tasha and
they can blow.
They can blow.
Yeah. They definitely can.
But you know what? SWV, when you think about it, collectively, as far as harmony, they sound great.
Yeah. I almost feel like when they did their verses, it wasn't like the way Jada just destroyed Cam and them, but it's like I felt like SWV was just like, yo, we here to sing, and we gonna do our songs, and we gonna sound good, and I don't feel like Escape felt or sounded as good.
And of course not. They can't all sing. It's almost like, you know who Escape reminds me of? Bone Thugs and Harmony. Wish can't rap. Wishbone cannot rap. I went on a Bone binge the other day, and I was watching a lot of that shit on Rap City. Nigga never got in the booth. You want to know why? Because Wishbone can't rap. Any one of us could be Wishbone.
Tika was like, hey, go with,
he was sitting there like, dog, nigga, you
good? At one point, he even waved Busy in there. Like, you good? Like, Candy can't sing.
Right.
It's hard to carry it's hard to be in a group and call that group the greatest when like, as much as I don't understand, like, what like Wu-Tang be doing, they can all rap.
They can all
rap their ass off.
Every last one of them niggas can rap.
Yeah, Wish can't rap. He can't rap.
Right.
He's not a good rapper.
No, I remember once. You know what he remind me of? No, you know what? I'm not gonna.
Candy.
That's my. Candy. He remind me of Baby. I remember one time watching Rap City, and it was him and Lil Wayne. And the nigga that was hosting it was like, you want to go ahead and freestyle? The nigga was like, nah.
Yeah, like that way.
Like, nah, cool.
But when you in a group, like you said, the two sisters in SWV is So when you want a group with Busy Bone and Crazy Bone, of course you're gonna be like, no, let them niggas rap.
Yeah, like,
because them
you know,
niggas
cool.
can rap their ass off.
I seen a story where Busy was saying that he was actually named. I think his name was Wish at first, wasn't
he
it?
was supposed to be
He's supposed to be Wish, and then they
let the nigga in.
changed it to Busy. Yeah.
They let the nigga in.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That shit was crazy.
But other than that, I think that's all we got, man.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I think we all trying to get home to our empty
Yeah, you know what I mean?
cribs and just having a good time, you know, at least with ourselves, you know. But,
Yeah. Hopefully I have a happy ending tonight.
Pause.
Pause.
All right. Playboy, give them all your shits.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, it's Playboy the DJ, Playboy DADJ. You can find me on Instagram, Playboy_James3. You can also find me on Facebook under my government. If you know me, you know me.
They know you.
And you can find me on all DMST platforms. Don't forget, shout out to Curvy CEO, Curve the Runway.
Can we talk about this?
Oh, shit.
Can we talk about this real quick?
Yeah.
Can we talk about how her commercial for her event
It's blew the fuck up.
has really blown up?
Gone viral is what they call it.
Can we talk about? I mean, I think I thought I took a screenshot of her just the flyer portion of it with the prom stuff, but my shit is in shambles. But the commercial between what we did that Sunday here, Dev actually pulled up for that Monday night portion of it or whatever. Shout out to Congo. He did his thing with that.
Shout out to him.
I mean, we saw this week. We saw Jadakiss, share the commercial this week. So she's doing her thing with that. So shout out to everybody that's associated with it, man. It's gonna be a dope time. Because we got tagged, our DMST page on Facebook. I tagged, think about the prom aspect of it, and and just giving you time to. That's why it's so early, like she said on the show. That's why it's so early. It's a prom aspect. Get your clothes together, pull up. You don't come up there, in no jeans and nothing like that. We gonna be on a red carpet. So we'll be out there and I guess some tuxes or something. I'm gonna leave it to y'all to figure it out.
It's gonna be dope.
And I'll follow y'all lead. I'll come as something. Y'all niggas gonna be super extra.
No, you know what?
Yeah.
Y'all
already planted it, ain't y'all?
In my head, I already know what I'm wearing.
See,
like
that's why I'm buying the tux for your wedding.
Right.
Yeah,
it's gonna be nice, man. Shout out to her for wanting us to be a part of the event, and just like I said, doing the red carpet and doing what we do best, man. We was made for this shit, man. So I can't wait. I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull up the video, but it keep going away.
Oh, this one here.
I don't want to play the music.
Yeah. We definitely can't do the music. They gonna yank the whole episode
We'll
down.
talk over it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
this is the joint. It's dope, man.
Yeah. So even though y'all can't hear it, you can see the visuals.
Yeah.
Like you said, shout out to Congo.
Yeah,
this is gonna be a dope situation, man. And I love it because, like I say, things happen when they're supposed to happen, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the reality is, the dopest part of this video for me is when that shout out to Dev years ago for making what you sitting at right now and that red DMST flashing across that screen. That let everybody know.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
Yeah. And let everybody know this is who we are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's coming up. We gonna chop this down here and put it up on our page. Just the portion. You know what I mean? The bite sized portion, the DMST portion of it. But like how he went to the shots. Here we go. Man, that's hard, man. Playboy with the Kango to the back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The DMST Studios on the door is fired too, man.
Yeah.
I love seeing that shit on the wall right there and the cardinal on the wall too, man. Trust me.
Hard, man.
Yeah, man.
That shit's dope, man.
So we got some big things coming up, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
man.
Stay tuned, man.
Yeah, man. So hey. Just stay attached. That's all we gotta say. Just stay attached to it.
You know what I told somebody yesterday before Dev give his goodbyes? I'm gonna tell you something, man. I was talking to my partner and I was like, you know what? last year was full of so much turmoil and so much. Man, this year I just want us to go up, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever we think may be something, let's just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's go, man.
Let's go. Like you said, let's go, man. So that's the mode I'm in, man. And now I'm especially happy because my shift is on first now, so I'm with everybody else now. I ain't on second no more.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm able to move, like, you know, in the evening times, like I need to move, no weekends, none of that shit. So let's just go, man. I'm with it.
All right. Well, stay tuned in,
Yes,
everybody,
sir.
man. Dev, give them all your shits.
Yeah, man. It's Big Dev trying to spread love in a world full of hate, man. Love y'all. If you don't love me back, it's cool. My mama do. Pops always say do what needs to be done. What needs to be done whether you like it or not. It's the real Big Dev 216 everywhere.
Everywhere,
Chilling.
nigga.
Everywhere.
Crib.
DMST16 at yahoo.com. Questions, comments, concern, feedback, all that stuff, man. We'll catch y'all next Sunday with a brand new show. So nothing going on this weekend. So yeah, all right. Whole new show this weekend. I'm guessing Ulysses might be back next Sunday. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But it may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. Yesterday was windy. That's all I know, and I lost my hat. But as long as you right here under the sun, live your life to the best of your motherfucking ability. I am DJ Brainstorm for you on all social media. That is DJ Brainstorm, the number 4, the letter
You.
Better swing that meat helicopter.
I'm doing it
knew you was
tonight.
going back to
I'm doing it tonight.
I knew you was going back.
There's dicks out on aisle 7. Dicks on aisle 7.
Matter of fact, we leaving DMST studio headed to Walmart right now.
1, 2, 3.
Helicopter. Twist it over your head like a helicopter. Nah,
All right, a drop. You already know what it is. It's like a bat signal. Your girl here, she know what's coming.
right.
All right.
All right, y'all.